Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Oh crap. Okay, try again. Okay, try again. Looks like we are good to go. Hello friends, this is Brain from GameBrain.media. Visit my website at GameBrain.media for a link to my YouTube gallery. But just go to YouTube and you'll find all my videos there. I have them neatly organized into playlists. So if you're into Spintires, you can watch the entire series. Yep, pretty cool stuff. And today we are doing something called Spintires versus Mudrunner at Blackwater. Blackwater is a map, Blackwater Canyon. I'm going to do Spintires stock, Mudrunner stock, then Mudrunner with a graphics mod. And I'm going to have to clean up my title because it's not really clear that that's what I'm doing. But I will clean up the titles of the stream. So I'm going to hit single player. I'm going to go to map selection and head down to, oh, where is it? Blackwater Canyon, bam. Alright, now what we want to do is we want to pick the same trucks we were using in Spintires, which is going to be that little Suzuki Samurai, as our red of the red, white, and blue scheme, or theme. Alright, so there it is, bam. Now, under white, I think we have the Powers 2440 Jeep. Powers 2440 Jeep CJ2A, yep. Now, for the blue, we have Powers CJ2A TTC. There it is. TTC Blue CJ2A. Well, it's close. It's weird. It's strange how things get changed between what they're listed as in the Steam Workshop and what you end up with in the game. So I'm going to pick an oddball truck as last man standing, just to fill the gap so that we don't have any weirdness. So I'm going to start new game, casual, bada bing. Oh yeah, we are in. Now this is Mudrunner in bone stock trim, except for the Spintire mods so that we actually have a little extra length on our leash, the leash of our winch. And also, what else? The winch is battery operated, so it's not power takeoff. The truck doesn't have to be running. Okay, so we're going to outfit this thing with everything it had before. And let's see, I guess here you don't get rim choice, but that's fine. This is exactly how we were outfitted to roll in the last video with this truck. Now look how muddy, I guess, for lack of a better term, look how muddy the color is. Okay, we're going to stop it right there. Going to fill up all 600 liters. And let's just look at that. It's not really that vibrant or red, but it's got better shading in my opinion. Doesn't have as much glossiness. But now let's go ahead and hit settings and look at our graphics quality. Oh man, I didn't launch this with the frickin' Mudrunner mod. I gotta get back in the habit of doing that. But anyway, all the advanced graphic options are on, right? Resolution is 1920 by 1080, just like Spintires was. Camera sensitivity, man. I was hoping to be able to unlock the graphics, whatever it's called, FPS, VSync, make sure VSync is turned off, unlock FPS, but I don't want to exit and restart, so here we are. Now, under settings, there's really not much beyond the brightness and contrast that I can change that will affect our experience here, right? Okay, I could crank my contrast all the way up, but if I crank up my brightness, we blow it out. Let's go ahead and have a look at this. Alright, so now I just changed the brightness and contrast so it looks a little more like Spintires, but obviously I've gone to exaggerated levels to make the point. Now if we take our contrast at about half and our brightness at about, you know, I think our brightness is one of the big issues here that makes things look so blasé. But okay, now I've gone with really, really high contrast. Well, that definitely looks better, a little more vibrant. But look at our surroundings: the grays, the greens, the dirt, the mud. So, same truck, same map, Blackwater with the Suzuki in Spintires versus Mudrunner. Now, I can't get that color to look as red as it did in Spintires. I can't get the greens and the browns and the mud and the trees to look like they did in Mudrunner. There just aren't those kinds of color options, I don't think. But let me go ahead and hit escape and go back to settings and look at, you know, some of these options. Okay, so wow, if I turn the graphics card up and down, it's changing things. But we really can't see the truck. So I'm gonna jack the contrast down, and let's do what they say. Adjust brightness and contrast until the tire track's barely visible. Okay, well, barely visible. Okay, so there it's visible, and here, barely visible. So that's more or less what they're asking you to run at. Ruh-roh. The earth is falling away beneath us. Alright, so I'm also going to go ahead and shift. I want to be in 3 low. And just motor through here a little more sedately. So, we just saw the Spintires run, and I'm very anxious to see what things look like once we flip the switch and install that graphics mod. Now, it's a graphics mod that I haven't used. I don't even know if it's going to work on my machine, but, you know, I have it from Rosenrot. So I'm going to say on good authority that Mudrunner Maniac is also using it. And that's why his map and trucks look way better than this. And granted, my trucks and my map looked way better than this when I was running Mudrunner with Reshade. But this is a new installation. So everything should be, you know, fresh and functional. Okay, here we are at the bridge. Narrow bridge. Honestly, I have gotten stuck on this thing before. Yep, it ain't hard to do. Can happen to you. So, as much as I would like to, you know, explore the camera here. Oh shit. I don't want to go off the road, but I do like the difference between this and I didn't even try this particular truck first person mode in Spintires. Did I? I don't know. But dude, get the games. Spintires is $2 to get a CD key. You're gonna enjoy it. There's a lot of different trucks that aren't available in Mudrunner that are available in Spintires, and a lot of the maps are available in both. but there are maps that are exclusive to Spintires and exclusive to Mudrunner. So get them both. Or just go get SnowRunner, because you can go to my website and find my YouTube link and look at my SnowRunner series and see that, you know, SnowRunner has a lot of cool, interesting features and options that aren't available in either Spintires or Mudrunner, which include spin in a corner. Which include, like, being able to pimp your truck, choose different tire sizes, different tread patterns, different rims, different suspension height, ride height. You know, here you get a couple of options, like you can put on a bikini top or a snorkel. There you can put on like 2 or 3 different varieties of snorkels and roofs, and carry different spares and jerry cans, tool kits, all kinds of different options. So SnowRunner is really a good game. It's a great evolution of the product. It's a little floaty and a little weird in how it handles when you're used to the way Spintires and Mudrunner handle. But if you cut your teeth on SnowRunner, you're going to love it. So anyway, like I said, Spintires is like $2, $3 to get a CD key, add it to your Steam library, and you're good to go. A bunch of free vehicles from the Steam Workshop, and a bunch of custom maps available at other sources like Spintires.nl. That's a website. Spintires.nl, not .com. They're a site in the Netherlands. That's why it's NL. And then, of course, there's Mudrunner, which allows you to download maps directly from the Steam Workshop, and it's only $5.50 on sale usually to get a CD key to add that to your Steam library. Now, SnowRunner I bought on the Epic Game Store for maybe 12 or 15 bucks. I don't remember, 10, 15 bucks. Wow, look how bland this is. Look how blasé the greens are. I mean, I understand. There are places where that's the coloration. And maybe Spintires is a little oversaturated, but it's a lot more attractive than this. This kind of isn't really a desert. It's an evergreen desert. I don't know. You know, Moab is all one color, right? It's that red sandstone. This place is all pretty blasé, standard flat colors. And and that's the whole point, is to show you what the same exact map, the same exact truck looks like wheeling in Spintires versus Mudrunner. And this map, I haven't even looked. If I find that it's available for SnowRunner, I will add that to the series. I guarantee. I will go looking for it. But, you know, my first mission is going to be to mod. Instead of installing Reshade, I'm going to install this other graphics package, which is basically Reshade that's been enhanced and is specific to Mudrunner. Reshade actually is a group effort that applies to a multitude of video games, or can be used with a multitude of video games. Okay, Mama didn't raise no dummy. I'm going to skirt the outside here where I can get a little bit of traction. Okay, I lied. Now, that other Suzuki didn't have any problem with this. So, as I understand it, the modders have different settings they can apply to the tire surface and rock surface. Like, you know, map modders can have a different grip level setting, more or less. Whether the rock is slippery, slimy, or sandstone, sandpaper, grippy as hell. Same is true with tire surfaces, apparently. That you can have a tire that's hard compound is going to be, you know, slipperier. Medium and soft compound tires are going to be grippier. Now in reality, in real life, you get a soft compound mud tire for your dirt bike or your truck, and it's going to wear out quickly because it's a soft compound tire. So you get a harder compound, and it's going to be like a highway all-terrain tire that's designed to last longer, and it's a harder compound. So actually, most all-terrain tires are somewhere in the middle between the extremes of being a highway tire designed for long mileage or high mileage and traveling long distances, or being on a construction site where you need the grip, or being off-road and you need the soft compound. You're going to spend about equal time on-road, off-road, at least in my experience. And believe me, I've had a good variety of tires. I drive a Ford F350 Super Duty 4x4 V10. It came with Firestones that lasted a really long time, a remarkably long time. And then I put on some Nittos that were more aggressive looking and a softer compound, and they wore out lickety split. Currently running some Cooper ATs. I guess the Nittos were MTs, like mud terrain instead of all terrain, and yeah, they burned up quick. Alright, so here we come. I believe we are approaching the screenshot area. Oh crap, no, we just passed the screenshot area. Yeah, it was in that turn. Damn it. Let's see. I'm going to see if I can go ahead and turn around. Not get hung up on a bunch of tree stumps. Ooh, that's going to be tricky down here, huh? Get back up on the road. Find some other place I can turn around. Alright, that looks like it's probably going to be a wide enough area for me to make the turn. So let me, that's as far as I can zoom out. Well, it's not going to be nearly like the other screenshot. Let's see if I can do that with a different camera angle. Yeah, maybe. Or a different camera option. Nope. That's it, man. That's what we get. That's pretty grim. Why can't I get farther away? Well, because I don't have the mod installed, and I didn't have the mod installed in Spintires either. It's just got different camera controls, man. Which is, oh shit, did some damage. Doing more damage. I think I better downshift. Alright, here we come. As we round this corner, we're going to see the lake where the truck that had like the cherry picker basket was. There it is, buried in the water, and the chain link fence, the gateway to hell. Let's just call it that. That's what I'm going to call it. Alright, so there it is. Oh, we took a little damage. But I wanted to get in a position where I could get both vehicles, but it's not really working out that great. So, I would have to put these on my website at some point, rather than rather than thumbnails in YouTube or... Yeah. Oh! Yeah. Okay, so I blew that. Now, if I had the advanced, or if I had the activate cockpit camera. Okay, that's helpful. Thanks. All right, so similar to what I did in Spintires. Let's see. I'm gonna go to F1 and go grab that blue truck. Bam! Here we are. And let's get going. Let's see, how far do we make it in this one before I crash? I don't know if that other truck was all-wheel drive or four-wheel turning. No add-ons for the fuel capacity, so get with it. It must have been. It was the TTC, Tough Truck Challenge. Wow, this thing just started falling apart. Look at this road. Oh, we got graphic anomalies happening. Now, I probably should do exactly what I said I should do. The other one was gear down to 3. Rather than automatic, which is like first gear in that is first, second, third, fourth. So right now we're in a lower first gear. And even once we get to third gear, we're not going to be bouncing around like the other one. Like being an automatic. Oh shit. Oh, I made the turn. Oh, I should have backed up. I thought about it. I looked at it. I'm like, nah, let's just keep going. Didn't want to shift gears. Now, if I had my bucket seat, G27 steering wheel, Logitech, and gas pedals and shifter and all that, I would have just thrown in reverse, backed up a little bit, hammered it. So this truck is pretty stable, pretty comfortable, pretty easy to wheel. I forget already where I crashed or how I screwed it up in Spintires, but pretty easy wheeling, pretty fast, very capable. How the hell did I crash this thing in Spintires? Can you believe it? Like 15 minutes ago, and I don't even remember it. Alright, maybe 20 minutes or an hour ago, but what the hell did I do to wreck this thing? I think I probably didn't have it in 3 low, and I was bouncing around in all-wheel or automatic. I just got going too fast and went off the edge. Yeah, so you can see the sidewall flex on these front tires especially, but you can see it on the rears too, that we're aired down pretty, we got pretty soft tires, or low air pressure in our tires, very grippy. I didn't measure my, I didn't do a test about audio, so it might be my voice is super quiet compared to the roar of the engine. I just don't know, but I should have tested that. Guess I'll find out when I watch a replay. My apologies if the sound sucks, because I'm a pro streamer, and I generally do test things like that. Not really, dude. I'm just making shit up. Okay, so we're getting around pretty close to, where we threw that samurai down the cliff. I do believe. So this stream may end up being about the same, because this truck is eating up this trail like it's nothing. And the other truck seemed to go a lot slower than the truck in Spintires. So anyway, after this, I probably won't have the next video ready until tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, I'll mess around with that graphics mod and post part 3 of this series. I will retitle things and try to tidy those up and have them make a little more sense. Like Spintire stock, Mudrunner graphic mod at Blackwater. I think that makes a lot of sense. Same trucks, same maps, and that's how it should be, I think. Now, again, I don't even remember if that blue truck was a Willys and if it had the white exoskeleton that this one does, but they were both labeled Powers CJ2A TTC. So that's why I grabbed it. Oh crap. Now see, on Spintires, this was barely a hiccup. That little puddle was like nothing. Blew through there pretty easily, so I either increased the intensity of the mud, the depth, the slippage, the traction, the whatever. I don't know what kind of settings they have in the mod to apply to terrain like that, but it would be fun to dick around with the map editor. It's just very time consuming. I used to make racetracks for Motocross Madness as AMA_King for Motocross Madness 1 and 2. And back in the day, was one of the recognized creators, actually one of 3 people who were invited out to Rainbow Studios to become a track designer for the company as an employee. I did not get that job, but I was one of the oldest people in the crowd. I already had a worthwhile career, and they were looking for entry-level kind of thing, but it was fun as hell. Loved that community. Made a lot of cool shit. Alright, so here is that corner where I wish I had taken a better picture and had the ability to draw back further with that Suzuki, but it didn't happen that way. So as we round this corner and we head towards the drowning cherry picker, I guess I'm just going to take and park the truck at that fence or at that gate. Maybe I'll come back and try to rescue my samurai. I doubt it. I probably just would rescue both vehicles back to the garage and run down here again with the graphics mods so that we can see how visually different it is. Now I believe our clock is ticking. Yeah, it's 2100 hours. So it's dark, and here we are. So I'm going to park the truck here for now. And let's see, can I get in a position? No. Not really a good... Wow. Not really the best camera angle, but I'll go ahead and take a screenshot. Okay, well, that's all for now. We'll pick up on this tomorrow with Mudrunner graphics mod at Blackwater and see how that compares to Spintires on the same map with the same truck. Same computer, same video card, same everything. Should be very interesting. Catch you then. GameBrain is gone.